Hey guys, Trickery Brawl Stars here, and I'm back with another Rank 30. Well, I actually have a few Rank 30s now, but, this one will be Leon, and I'm gonna give you a few tips and tricks on playing him in Solo Showdown, which is where I pushed him at. I want to go over a few matchups first. So, matchups to kind of avoid, or at the very least kind of be wary about, are Crows. Generally, 8-bit if, like, you're in a bad spot. Like, pretty much a lot of brawlers kind of counter Leon. It's just that his super is just so good. So it allows him to stay alive for a long time in Showdown. I pushed from about 600 all the way up to 980 something. But then I asked a friend to help me out, and we just finished the rest of it in duos. And I'm actually going to link his channel in the description. He actually helped me out with my profile picture and the thumbnail for this video, actually. So let's go back to the tips. The first thing I really want you to do is go grab boxes. Boxes are going to help you out really a lot here. And it's best to go for them first. Except for on the map, I don't remember what it was, but it's like this open map with jump pads in it, which is where I really pushed him at. Sometimes it's a little bit better to go right to the middle to take those, because that's where a lot of the people are going to be, so it's just going to be easier for you to, like, maybe form a few alliances, which is, you're pretty much forced to, because high-level Showdown is always like that. And that's where most of the boxes are, and most people will just be going for the ones around them first. So it could be good to go there and go to the middle first. In terms of bad situations, if you have your super, that's one of your best tools to get out of bad scenarios. The speed one's good for if, like, you have a decent amount of health and you can at least run away from a situation. But I would always recommend going with the healing one, which is Invisi-Heal, rather than the other one, which I kind of forgot the name of. Because Invisi-Heal it's just so much better. 1,000 health, and I'm pretty sure his super lasts for about 7 seconds, so you basically just get 7,000 health. And you can also still escape through situations and stuff. It's always better to team with other Leons, because they're gonna feel like, you know what, he's playing Leon, I'm playing Leon, so we can just team together. I recommend teaming with those. 8-bits are decent enough, but they can sometimes be backstabbers, but a lot of them won't, because most 8-bits are pushing to rank 30 and rank 35, and they're always willing to keep you alive because you can actually help them. And when you are teaming, make sure to stay with your team and try to gain trust by letting them have some boxes and stuff like that. And if they are low HP, if they're like a useless teammate, then you might as well kill them. But if they actually do have some use to them, keep them alive. And if you're, like, let's say you're in a scenario where you know you can't do anything, like, you know that you're kind of trapped by another team, then try to take out people from your team, because so that way you can get to at least a slightly higher rank and you won't lose as much. And that's kind of it. Again, the best star power for Leon is the Invisi-Heal. Matchups to avoid, like I said, will be Crows, any, like, shotgun brawlers and bushes, but you probably want to counter a lot of those. 8-bits, Jeans, Pams, and matchups to, like, be okay about. Piper's kind of 50-50. It really depends on the skill of both of you and how good your juking is and how good the Piper shooting is. His gadget, I actually never went over his gadget, but his gadget's pretty good. You can waste a few shots from enemies, trick them, go invisible, and then use your attack and stuff to at least waste a little bit of their ammo. Surges also, you probably should avoid them too, because Surge is amazing right now in the meta. And matchups that you can kind of win. Leon doesn't really have any, like, matchups that he can generally win. He's just really good at staying alive, and he has decent damage, so you can use your gadget to, let's say there's a, Like a Crow, you can actually use your gadget on a Crow to make him use his gadget and waste a few attacks, and then you can run in and get the Crow. That's like one of the best strategies, and you can use that strategy with a few other characters as well. But other than that, Leon doesn't really have many like good matchups against the best brawlers in Showdown. He's kind of like one of the best, but not quite there. He's like maybe top 10. But then again, a lot of brawlers aren't really that good for Showdown. And yeah, that's really about it. So thank you for watching. Again, I have a good friend called, geez, I kind of forgot his name, but a link is shown in the description. He created my new channel art, and he also created the thumbnail for this video. So peace.